Imagine standing on a remote speck of land, far from any continent, where the horizon stretches endlessly in every direction. Here, you are surrounded by the endless blue of the Pacific, the ocean's waves crashing against ancient volcanic cliffs, reminding you of the island's isolation and mystery. Along the rugged coast, colossal stone figures, known as Moai, stand in silent formation, their presence both commanding and mysterious. Their faces are set in silent, enigmatic expressions, carved with care and purpose. For centuries, these giants have watched over Rapa Nui, guardians of a world that has long since changed. Each Moai represents a revered ancestor, believed to bring protection and prosperity to the islanders. These statues were more than just art. They were seen as living conduits of spiritual power, or mana, connecting the people to their past and the forces of nature. The islanders poured their ingenuity, strength, and devotion into creating these figures, transforming their home into an open-air gallery of ancestral memory. The Moai stand with their backs to the sea, gazing inland, eternally watching over their descendants and the land they cherished. Nearly 1,000 statues were carved from volcanic rock, some weighing over 80 tons and towering up to 10 meters high. The question remains, how did a small, isolated society achieve such a monumental feat using only stone tools and sheer determination? The answer lies in the remarkable ingenuity and cooperation of the Rapa Nui people, who navigated vast distances to settle this island and then worked together to honor their ancestors in stone. The Moai are a testament to human cooperation, creativity, and belief. Their story is not just about stone figures, but about the rise and fall of a unique culture, shaped by both triumph and hardship. In their silent gaze, we might just find a reflection of ourselves, our hopes, our struggles, and our enduring quest to leave a mark on the world. Why does this tiny remote island matter today? Because Rapa Nui is a microcosm of our planet. The islanders lived in complete isolation, relying solely on their land, sea, and ingenuity. Their story is a condensed lesson in what happens when a society's demands exceed its environment's limits. On Rapa Nui, the consequences of overuse were immediate and visible. The island became a laboratory for human-environment interaction, a cautionary tale for our era of climate change. Yet, the Rapa Nui people also showed extraordinary resilience, adapting and surviving against the odds. Their legacy is both a warning and an inspiration. The Moai seem to ask, are we managing our resources wisely for future generations? To truly understand the mystery of the Moai statues, we must first immerse ourselves in the world of Rapa Nui and its remarkable people. Their story is one of resilience, ingenuity, and deep connection to their land and ancestors. Rapa Nui is often described as the most isolated inhabited place on Earth, a remote volcanic triangle rising from the vast Pacific Ocean, thousands of kilometers from the nearest continent. Its dramatic cliffs and rolling hills are surrounded by endless blue, making it both a sanctuary and a challenge for those who call it home. The first settlers were daring Polynesian voyagers, skilled navigators who crossed immense distances by reading the stars, ocean swells, and wind patterns. They brought with them not only plants and animals, but also their language, beliefs, and a rich cultural heritage that would shape the island's destiny. These early inhabitants named their new home Te Pito o Te Henua, the navel of the world, a place they believed to be the spiritual and geographic center of existence. When they arrived, the island was a lush paradise, blanketed in towering palms and alive with the calls of countless seabirds. The land was fertile, the coasts abundant with life, and the environment provided everything needed for a thriving community. The settlers built unique boat-shaped houses and established close-knit communities, living in harmony with their environment for centuries. They developed sophisticated agricultural techniques and shared resources, ensuring the survival of their people. Society was organized into powerful clans, each tracing its lineage back to the legendary founding king, Hotu Matua. These clans maintained traditions, passed down stories, and honored their ancestors through rituals and art. Over time, rivalry and competition between these clans would ignite a creative and spiritual race, driving the construction of the Moai, massive stone figures that would come to define the island's identity. The island itself provided the essential resources: volcanic stone for carving, sturdy wood for transport, and the collective strength and ingenuity of the Rapa Nui people. With all these elements in place, the stage was set for one of humanity's most remarkable achievements, a legacy that continues to inspire awe and wonder to this day. After settling, Rapa Nui's society flourished, and around 1250 AD they began carving the Moai. This age of the giants lasted nearly 5 centuries, marked by creativity, devotion, and clan rivalry. Most statues were carved from volcanic tuff at Rano Raraku, the sacred quarry. Hundreds remain there today, some unfinished, silent witnesses to a vanished era. Using only basalt tools, teams painstakingly shaped each Moai, a process taking months or years. As time passed, the statues grew larger and more stylized, reflecting the society's peak. The island's resources, especially palm forests, were consumed at an astonishing rate. The Rapa Nui pushed their skills and environment to the limit. It was a golden age, but its foundations were beginning to crumble. The seeds of decline were sown amid their greatest achievements. How did the Rapa Nui move their colossal statues across the island without wheels or metal? Recent research shows the answer: human ingenuity and teamwork. The Moai were walked upright, rocked side to side with ropes, inching forward in a mesmerizing procession. Their design, with a low center of gravity and D-shaped base, made this possible. Once erected, the Moai's eyes were ceremonially inlaid with coral and obsidian, bringing them to life. Many were topped with massive red pukao, representing chieftain topknots, placed using ramps. The entire process required immense coordination and shared purpose. The Moai are not a mystery of the supernatural. They are monuments to human potential. The golden age of Moai carving could not last. Deforestation for statue transport and daily life led to soil erosion, declining crops, and loss of deep-sea fishing. As resources dwindled, clan rivalries turned violent. Moai were toppled in acts of desecration. The island's ecological foundation crumbled, and society shifted from ancestor worship to survival. A new belief system emerged: the Birdman cult, with annual competitions for control of scarce resources. The focus moved from monumental creation to desperate adaptation. The Moai, once symbols of unity, became casualties of conflict. Rapa Nui was forever changed by the consequences of its own ambition. European contact began in 1722, bringing awe and devastation. Disease and Peruvian slave raids decimated the population, nearly erasing Rapa Nui's culture. By 1877, only 111 islanders remained. Much traditional knowledge was lost. Chile annexed the island, and the Rapa Nui were confined to a single village for decades. In the 20th century, global attention and archaeological efforts sparked a cultural renaissance. The Rapa Nui began reclaiming their history, land, and identity. Restoring the Moai became a symbol of rebirth and resilience. The island's story became one of survival and renewal. Today, Rapa Nui is more connected to the world than ever before. Its people, descendants of a remarkable culture, stand as proud guardians of their unique heritage. They celebrate their traditions, language, and stories, while also embracing the opportunities and challenges of the modern era. The island's vibrant community is a living testament to resilience and adaptation. The Moai's lesson is one of balance. Human ambition is boundless, but resources are not. These silent giants remind us that even the greatest achievements can come at a cost if we ignore the limits of our environment. Their presence is a warning and a guide, urging us to consider the consequences of our actions. Rapa Nui's story is a powerful allegory for our own planet's challenges. The island's history, marked by both ingenuity and hardship, mirrors the global struggle to find harmony between progress and preservation. Are we, too, pushing our environment past its limits? As we face climate change, deforestation, and dwindling resources, the questions raised by Rapa Nui's past become ever more urgent for all of humanity. Yet, the islanders' resilience offers hope. Societies can adapt and change. The people of Rapa Nui have learned from their history, coming together to restore their land and protect their cultural treasures. Their efforts show that it is possible to heal and rebuild, even after great loss. We now have the knowledge and tools to make better choices for a sustainable future. By learning from the past and working together, we can create a world where both people and nature thrive. The Moai are more than ancient statues. They are a mirror, challenging us to reflect on our legacy. Their enduring presence asks us to consider what kind of ancestors we will be to future generations. Their silent gaze asks, what world will we leave for those who come after? Will our descendants inherit a planet of abundance, or one marked by scarcity and regret? The Watchers of Rapa Nui have waited centuries for us to listen. Their story is a call to action, inviting us to learn, to change, and to protect what matters most. The future of our planet may depend on what we learn from their story, and on the choices we make today, for the generations yet to come.